This is the halftime report.
I'm hunting for subscribers. That's all we did.
Hey everybody, Samuel Murphy here, Sam with the Post, aka Slim Eno, aka Slim Emo, aka Jelly Bean Man, coming back at you here with a very special kind of video here today. I'm in this place where I'm transitioning jobs and working overtime and also having technical issues, but also have to get a video out today, so here we are. And I guess we're going to breach this topic just kind of sensibly here at the start. I think it's very, very important for funny things to come from a place of non-hate, is what I'm going to call it. All right, a place of like non-hate. Like we're all here to have fun. We're all here to, just have a grand old time. But today I'm kind of angry, and to be honest, I don't really have any fucking joy. I go from task to task to task. I sleep like 4 hours a night, and I got like 2 more weeks before I'm like able to escape this hell. So we're not going to be a little bit positive today. We're going to be critical and kind of go through each of these episodes, and I'm going to tell you what I hated from each of these episodes. So, in episode 1, what really fucking pissed me off was not being critical of children's art. Alright, not all art is good. Just because your kid, finger paints or, your other kid finger paints doesn't mean we have to give them positive reinforcement. Especially at art. Because art's one of those things we're going to identify if you're good at it, a younger age. It's one of those things. A lot of art's genetic. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, you can teach art. You can teach anybody to do art. Well, yeah, you can teach anybody to do the skills of art, but you can't teach people fucking vision. And that's already solidified in you by the time you're just a young fucking lad if you're a child. So what pissed me off was that we supported a child who finger painted. Alright, in episode 2, what pissed me off was there's just another fucking depressed person in a chair not doing anything, expecting other people to fucking be doing shit for him. It's 2025. I think we know a lot of people like this. Let's raise our hand if we know someone who just sits in their... This is my shark tattoo. Let's raise our hand if we know someone who just sits in their bed all fucking day, stays at their house all fucking day, doesn't do shit all fucking day, and complains about how their life sucks all fucking day. I think we know a lot of people like that. And the reason that fucking pisses me off is I get that it's chemical. I get people are depressed. I get people are anxious. I get it's hard to sometimes change things in our lives. I get it's hard to change other people's opinions. I get it's hard in general to do hard things. But we still have to do them. And we still have to take responsibility for those hard things. So it really, really fucking... Honestly, it's fucking weakness. That's what it is. Weakness is what you see from that. And as a fucking sales predator myself... Ooh, my fucking alarm popped off there. But as a sales fucking predator myself, when we see these things, we smell blood. And immediately that shit just pisses me the fuck off. I don't know why. It's honestly... It's probably mildly concerning. Alright, so in episode 3, honestly, in episode 3, I didn't get too mad. There wasn't anything in episode 3 that really pissed me off, so I had to go dig deep into my black fucking heart to go find something that makes me angry. And, really, it had to be the price of food. The price of food was what made me angry. The price of food in the past compared to now. Alright, that shit was $40-something. If I can find a clip, I'll go put it in here. But that shit was $40-something for an entire party platter. An entire party catering. If I want to go to Chipotle and fucking cater some shit, it's gonna cost me at least $200 for a small fucking group. But back then it was $40, and that wasn't even your dad died discount, That wasn't even it. Alright, next. In episode 5, what made me mad was that it was really, really easy to find documents in a public space. This was another one of those episodes where I kind of just had to like dig deep to find something that pissed me off. But don't worry, I found it. It was deep in there. I had to really watch that video to find something that was irritating. But I found it, and it was when she was researching for those fucking papers. I don't know if you guys have ever worked with like the fucking state or anything like that before, but it doesn't roll like that. Alright, it's gonna be phone calls, there's gonna be gatekeeping, there's gonna be documents you have to pay to, there's gonna be, I'm from Chicago, we got bribes. Alright? That's a real fucking thing, especially if you're looking for public fucking documents. You're an architect, elevator tech, fucking anyone doing zoning permits, HVAC, plumbing, all of that shit. You're gonna be greasy palms type work, know what I'm saying? But like, she was just able to like find it so fucking like easy. And I guess one of these things that these Hallmark movies are, they're very dreamy, you know? Like that's very dreamy. Like, wow, we were able to like accomplish this thing with like no resistance whatsoever, and we were able to like do this morally good thing. Well, I'm from fucking business, and we don't tend to do that there. Sorry to fucking let you know. Shit don't work like that, alright? If there was asset-backed securities and I was selling those to a large area trying to either take over the real estate or at least recoup some of my cash on you aren't going to do it to recoup cash, because you know the asset's either going to go down or it's going to go up over time. You got to either wait it out, like either way. So like, make money off the property while you got it type shit, you know? But anyways, what pissed me off was like, none of that red tape was there. There's fucking red tape everywhere in real life, and like, just in this movie, she was able to just fucking breeze through this shit. She just opened up like 3 books, and she's like, I found all this information for a legal case. When like, in reality, it doesn't fucking work that way. Alright, and oh, that was episode 5. I think actually we still have to go over episode 4. Fucking look at me. Alright, over in episode 4, what pissed me off was that pontoon boat destruction. I don't care who's dead. I don't care how Viking you want that funeral. I don't care how much rock music you got. I don't care how much wood you got. I don't care how much you love that lake. I want that pontoon boat. I want that pontoon boat. That could have been my pontoon boat. That could have been the daughter's pontoon boat. And I could have had access to that. That could have been the son's pontoon boat, if there was one. And I could have also had access to that, if this was real life. But it's not. Because in real life, we don't destroy pontoon boats. No, in real life, we take the title and we pass that shit the fuck down. Usually there's an asset clause. So, yeah. I take that fucking pontoon boat. That shit pissed me off. They like put, what shit, that would probably be like a 10K boat. Even though it's like old and shitty. Just get a fucking casket, dude. Know what I'm saying? Alright, and in episode 6, what made me mad, what does this say? Something about RICO cases. They were entitled to RICO on those oh, no, alright, so I think this is supposed to say it was entitled to recoup on these bad decisions. It was at, like, the end of our last episode, on fucking episode 6, where we saw, like, everyone who's, like, trying to take asset-backed securities to help themselves out. Like, the one guy at the electronics shop, or, like, the girl who was making, like, the shit. Well, if you take out loans to buy something, those loans in one way, shape, or form will have interest. There is no free money. Even subsidies in some way, shape, or form are not free. Alright, someone has to at least recoup the time cost. So why would you take out loans that appear too good to be true during a large financial bubble? And this pissed me off in real 2008 too, because I was around back then and I saw people just like, you know, fucking South Park and the margarita machine type shit, like, oh, we bought all the margarita machines, our life is doing so good, we clearly hadn't like looked out at macroeconomic data. Like that type shit. Like people just being like fucking ignorant of like data that's like publicly available for them. You know, data that they can just like look up and assume and help themselves out. But then they cry and they fucking piss their pants when they make the wrong decision. That type of shit. That type of shit pisses me off. It really does. It's just like a lot of questions are self-answering. Like if you just take like the statement, like and just change the question mark to a period and just say it to yourself. Those questions are self-answering. Like, is the boat red? The boat is red. Like that type of shit. Those loans are self-answering questions like that. They're just stacked on top of each other, and it blows my fucking mind that people don't see shit like that. But you know, insurance makes money every year. Alright, I am Samuel Murphy. This has been a quick fucking video for this week. Next week, tune in to episode 7. It's, well, I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen then. Well, you'll have to see what I'll hate later. Have a great one.
So today we're doing a welfare check on a squatter. Ugh. It's disgusting. Excuse me, sir. Welfare check.
Subscriber, interaction, subscriber, interaction, subscriber.